Yeah, you must not have talked to Gary about seating and standings and all those things. I'm kidding there, Clayton. Gary likes to ask me about those kinds of things in addition to free throw shooting and things like that. And Gary and I have been together long enough that we have some fun with that stuff. And that it is, and I got asked that this morning on the conference call. And it's a very good question when you get to this time of year. And as I said this morning on the conference call, we've been in all spots. We've been with 6 games to go. We've been in contention for the conference championship. We've been right in the middle, and we've been right on the cut line. And to your point, Clayton, and what I can tell you is it doesn't make any difference in terms of our preparation. We don't talk about it. When I say we, I speak for our coaching staff, and I speak for myself. I don't talk about the standings. I don't talk about our record. I don't talk about what we would have to do and where it might fit in. I don't talk about that at all with our players. Now, what they talk about, I don't instruct them on what they can or cannot talk about. So what they talk about and how they talk about it, I let them deal with that. But from my standpoint, we continue, no matter what position we're in, we continue to do things almost exactly the same each and every day in terms of our preparation, in terms of the film we watch, how we go about it, what we emphasize, what we feel like we need to work on. So again, regardless of the year and regardless of where we're at, Clayton, I don't talk about our record or where we sit or what a game might mean in terms of what could happen come conference tournament time. We are simply focused on what we need to do to get better between now and Wednesday.
You were able to get out of Southern Illinois with that 1-point win. What are some areas that maybe you weren't great, that you've stressed you've got to be better this time around, and maybe the things you did good that you want to repeat?
2 things. One, Sean O'Brien in the second half of that game did a really good job of finding his teammates open shots. In the first half, we had him doubled, and it was a little harder for him, and they didn't get as many. But they came out in that second half, Gary, and he found a bunch of guys open shots. In their game against Loyola, their last game, he's playing. He's either scoring. If you guard him with one guy, he's scoring. If you run and double him, he's continuing to find guys open shots, and find them really good shots. So the challenges we faced in the second half with O'Brien, that will be one of them. And then I just thought offensively they pushed us out just a little bit, denied some passes. We had a couple of live ball turnovers that gave them some points. So we're going to have to be sharper at the offensive end.
I know it came about to be out of necessity on Saturday, but seeing the success